the game, right? We'll give them some slack there. But what a good start for this. Let's see if the Horn Lake offense can come out here firing on all cylinders again. That Edwards Jr. there at the quarterback and Senegal at the running back position are both very balanced for the offense for Horn Lake Eagles. Definitely more on the run game for them, but you've seen some pretty good passes in the past weeks. So.
Yeah, we've seen that Horn Lake be able to move the ball through the air pretty well. I remember seeing Edwards come in late against Hernando.
Takes the snap, does keep it, and he gets brought down and sniffed out.
Kalen Higgs with the tackle there to drop Horn Lake about 6 yards, set them up with a 5 yards. 2nd and 15 is what they'll have.
Takes a snap. He does hand it off to Senegal, but he gets tripped up by number 5, Christian Guy.
Nearly got back to the line of scrimmage, to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 5, Floyd Senegal on the carry, gain of 2, 3rd down.
Just shy by about 2 yards. So they'll have 3rd and 12 here for the Horn Lake Eagles. Rogers looking at the sidelines with his hands up, waiting for the play to come in.
Drops back for a pass. And miscommunication there on the route that they were running. Number 6 there. He's essentially saying, hey, that's me. My bad. It's Braylon King there, but he had a good reception in the prior drive. They're pulling in.
Lincoln Sanders will come out to punt this ball away. Let's not forget we've seen him play quarterback in the previous weeks. Do we look to see maybe a fake punt sometime tonight?
Maybe, but I don't know about down here this close. A good punt. Does
very
get behind and does get a Horn Lake bounce. Jaguars will start their possession on the 33-yard line.
Number 12, Lincoln Sanders flips the field with the punt all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, for those that were on our prior live stream feed, we had to stop it and restart, so thanks for joining us back. Takes the snap, does hand it off, gets a little bit of a hole to run through there.
Picked up a few yards. Dalen Clayton with the tackle there for Horn Lake. 2nd and 4 for DeSoto Central. I suspect we'll see them keep this ball on the ground here. Try to run this first quarter clock out with this next play.
Both runs on there. Cade Rogers with that run.
Looks like we got a first down for DeSoto Central to start the second quarter.
But we will be right back after this short break. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. the snap, hands it off, gets a block on the right-hand side, and chugs away at about an 8-yard gain.
Good to see that run game for DeSoto Central get going a little bit here late in the first quarter and start in the second. After they struggled a little bit with the run game there in the first quarter, it's good to see it get going there late in the first, into the second here.
Takes a snap, keeps it himself. Shakes off number 3. Fakes, does a little do-si-do there, dancing around.
On the right side, tackled by number 8, Saban Williams.
First down for the Jaguars. I think this game, you're really seeing that there's not as many holes to run through like you've seen these teams play against some other teams. Takes the snap, hands it off, and yes, as I said, not any holes to run through. It'll be second down and 10. Horn Lake Eagles are flocking to the football.
Yeah, this offensive front for DeSoto Central is getting whooped right now. Back on every play just about. Not been able to pick up a whole lot of positive yardage.
They're just having to find ways to get some yards. I give credit to the running backs for the Jags.
Running back and quarterback just finding ways to manufacture yards, really.
What a pass. And a catch.
Good catch there.
Cameron Smith. Salisbury with the tackle there. It'll be a first down. DeSoto Central Jaguars. I want to shout out to our student camera operators that are working with us from the digital media program from Career Tech West. Done a great job. We have Joshua, Mario, and Trenton here tonight. Takes a snap, does hand it off, shakes a defender, gets out for about 9 yards on the carry there.
Salisbury with the tackle there for Horn Lake.
Cade Rogers, though.
DeSoto Central, man, they're putting together a drive. Going to respond to that 7 that Horn Lake put up, it looks like.
A 55 there for Horn Lake is coming out on the field. On substituting on here. I think that's Tyson Gray. He does take the snap. He decides to hand it off to his running back. I think he regrets doing that for that play. Horn Lake defense does hold them to a 3rd and 2 at the 19-yard line. Some substitutions for the Jaguars offense. Takes a snap, direct. Oh, and the Eagles say, no, sir.
Fairley with the tackle there for Horn Lake. I wanted to take a minute and talk about Eric Perry. He's a hard commit to Auburn. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's a big SEC school coming in. You know, a lot of these schools are not recruiting incoming freshmen too hard. With the ability to hit the transfer portal the way they are, you're not seeing a lot of these schools really attack high school guys as much. But I wanted to highlight that because I'm sure, you know, if he's got any family out there watching tonight, they would be happy to hear that their boy is committed to play for the Auburn Tigers next year. I think he's listed as a running back / quarterback. So I think if he goes to Auburn, which it appears he is going to, I think we may see him end up running the ball a little more than we're seeing him at the quarterback position.
Going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap. And miscommunication with the wide receiver there. It'll be first down for the Horn Lake Eagles with that. Great defensive play there. Who do you think's going to win tonight? Folks, comment in our section. Tell us what you think. I know somebody said that the Horn Lake Eagles said it was going to win. What do you think the score is going to be? I think you might have a lower scoring contest than you might be accustomed to with both of these teams. Because they both have pretty good defensive line. Does take the snap, drops back for a pass. Number 6 with the catch. It's a little slower pass to get out there. Didn't give him a chance to run around and get loose. Braylon King, though, with that reception.
Pickup of about 6 there for Horn Lake. 2nd and 4. The receiver made a very good block out there on the edge to open him up to pick up those 6 yards.
Jason Burton comments and said, "Go Eagles, that wasn't a fumble against Miranda." I agree with you. I don't think it was a fumble, but maybe they'll look at our camera replay. Takes the snap, does have a pass, drops it. It was in his hands, but that was more of a good defensive play by Bishop there, number 6. But yeah, to go back to that Hernando Horn Lake game, that was a wild game to say the least, from messed up extra point kicks to that you would convert over to a 2-point conversion to a fumble that wasn't a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. Just a lot of craziness that happened. Horn Lake almost sneaked away with the win, but Hernando came up with that. Takes the snap, does hand it off. Senegal has a bunch of Jaguars he is carrying forward for a first down. Is he waiting? Yeah, first down. And for those that weren't listening to us when we were here with Hernando at Horn Lake, those xylophones outside are working again. You can't hear it, but just know that somebody is playing their hearts out. So if you have a child in the Horn Lake band, just know they're playing. Takes the snap, hands it off to Senegal. Is moving east and west. He needs to get north and south, and he's brought down.
Loses yards there. Christian Guy, number 5, with the tackle there for DeSoto Central. It's a good defense right there from Guy. Just forcing him to the boundary. You know, a lot of these coaches teach these kids, hey, sidelines is your 12th defender. You push that guy to the sidelines, you get him out of bounds. That's as good as tackling him inbounds.
Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, looks over to 33, does get it. You have a missed tackle on the play. He shakes some defenders and gets across to about the 42-yard line.
Guy with the tackle again for DeSoto Central.
Lance McGowan there. He had shown up and shown out in the prior weeks at wide receiver. I'm surprised we haven't seen him as much thus far.
Yeah, it seems like Horn Lake likes to try to keep the ball on the ground until they kind of maybe go up by a couple scores, and then they'll loosen the arm up and let it fly through the air a little bit.
Let it fly, Eagles fly. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to Senegal up the middle, and gets across for an Eagles first down at the 47-yard line.
Number 5, Floyd Senegal on the carry.
Rucker with the tackle there for DeSoto Central.
I'm liking this game a whole lot better than last week. And, of course, if you were watching our broadcast last week and you listened to our podcast, we just love when generators fail. I actually had a generator company. I'm not going to put them on blast, but they are replacing our generator for going out so quickly. But this week, we have a rental for now.
Good customer service.
Great customer service. Takes the snap, drops back for a pass, looks right. Has no man. Number 10 with the target.
Seeing a lot of overthrown passes from both of these teams. Not throwing the ball super well. just struggling to move the ball through the air. And at that point, you know, if it's clear that you're both going to struggle to move the ball through the air, the other team's just going to load the box up and assure that they can stop the run.
Takes a snap, looks out left. Wide receiver bobbles and drops.
Probably a good decision by the receiver not to catch that ball. It looked like he, when he bobbled it, he kind of had the thought, well, I'm fixing to lose a few yards if I catch this. So drops it, puts him back at the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. We may see them try to open up a gap for Senegal and see if he can't bust one for more than 10.
Takes a snap, drops back, looks left, has a man down the middle, and it appears he'll be going to be brought down right before the first down marker. It'll be 4th and about a half yard. Or actually, they put it a full yard. If I'm the Horn Lake Eagles, Senegal's getting this ball. Oh, are they gonna? I think they're putting some heavyweights in here. You're seeing Lincoln Sanders come in here too for the offense. At the quarterback position. Oh, got a false start here. 55 is saying, oh, man, you've been playing good on defense. You get on an offense, not going to work too well for you. You got a false start. Be 4th and 6. They're going to bring out the punt team for this now. That's what sometimes is hard when you pull in some defensive guys on the offensive line for a play.
Yeah, they're not used to having to go off that cadence, and
they were trying to bring somebody off sides.
Yeah, I think they were trying to draw DeSoto Central off sides there.
The high punt. With a bad bounce for Horn Lake.
Set DeSoto Central up there with some decent field position. They'll start at their own 36-yard line. See if they can get this offense going again. They moved the ball pretty well, but then they stuttered when they got to the end zone or red zone and weren't able to punch it in for 6.
Motions out to the right. Drops back for a pass. Throws it. Bobbles it. Catches it. Breaks a tackle. And gets scooted over and danced around to the sidelines. Sanders and Rogers on the tackle. Welch with the reception. Looks out to his coach. See what he's going to do. Three wide receivers out to your right. Looks like the ref is going to call a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
All right, back, takes a snap, drops back for a pass. Looks right, He has nobody but some cheerleaders. Come on, cheerleaders, you can catch a pass. I need to see a dive out there. Wow, these xylophones are loud out here. Great.
They sound great.
Y'all can't hear it, but
I really hate that y'all can't hear it.
This is like a... I'm sorry. Let's get back to football. Takes a snap. Look, drops back for a pass. Horn Lake gets to him very quick. He couldn't get out to his man.
I think we'll see the punt team for DeSoto Central come out.
Slow snap. Gets it back, though. High punt on the play. And he muffs it.
DeSoto Central looks like they've got it.
That's all you need to happen.
Oh. Okay, he corrected it. He definitely came up pointing that it was Horn Lake, and I was like,
Well,
I don't think there's any way that the one Horn Lake guy with 7 DeSoto Central guys got on that ball.
well, it's kind of weird because the DeSoto Central guys got up and was pointing the wrong direction, too. So
maybe they're all just confused on which way they're supposed to be going. If DeSoto Central's offense comes out and turns around and runs the wrong direction, we'll know somebody's not thinking straight. Maybe been hit in the head a few too many times.
they're young. They got a few years to get some brain scattering. Motions out to your right, drops back for a pass. Looking for his man, moves out on the right-hand side. He does appear to have him, and he gets the catch, and a touchdown for the Jaguars. Cade Rogers with the reception there. What a play by the DC Jags, and a touchdown. Thank you to our sponsor, Ryan England with State Farm, for the touchdown.
It was a good touch pass there from Eric Perry. Just throw that ball up, put it where the defender can't get to it. Let your receiver go up and make a play. Get it in for 6 there. See if they're able to knock the extra point through and tie this game up.
Extra point. That's up. Does it hit our camper? It does not.
Or does it hit the pit from Horn Lake that's out here playing their xylophones away?
Well, we'll be right back after that very great play by the Jags to bring it up 7-7.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Wow, we're live after that. Very, very good response by the Jags, and what a great pass. Does a little short kick. Reception back at the 30. He brings it over to about the 38-yard line. Oh, 15 is throwing a little shots over there with his fist. Maybe giving a little slap game.
Sanders on the return. Takes it down to the 38. That'll be enough for a first down, Eagles.
Number 12, Lincoln Sanders with the return there from Horn Lake. We were calling his name a lot against Hernando, and tonight, with him only playing defense and special teams, we hadn't really got to call his name and number a whole lot, but he gave us an opportunity there with a little short return there.
Takes a snap. Hands it off to Senegal. Doesn't really get a hole, but he pushes forward with power. second. Close to 4 yards.
Pushes the pile out to the 47. Second 2.
He says, line, just give me about 5 inches. 73 appears to be hurt. Shoulder appears to be hurt. The refs are going to call a timeout, and we'll be right back after this very short break.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Eagles have a little tight formation, takes the snap, drops back for a pass, looking down the middle of the field. Has his man. Wow. Oh, no. Then he calls it out and incomplete. What is going on between the refs here?
Again, seeing that back judge make that call to say that ball hit the turf. I don't know how he had the angle on it and the side judge didn't, but I know DeSoto Central's over there thanking the back judge for making that call.
Hey, maybe they'll start having a DCB replay on their sideline.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll be the official review team.
That's right.
For DeSoto County.
You know, we're thankful that we have sponsors like Ryan England with State Farm and some of our Olive Branch area games sponsored by North Central Electric. You know, we very thankful to have them be able to trust and believe in us and actually get some return on investment for what they're getting. But you know what? That gives us the ability to go and buy those equipment. You know, like this week, we're able to get a type of software that actually reads the scoreboard. And so if there's any Horn Lake fans who are watching a Horn Lake game and went, what is going on with that scoreboard? That is all Horn Lake now. We are just automatically going into. But without sponsors like that, you know, it makes it easier with them to be able to pay students well and continue to get better and better each year at what we do. And that's what we want to bring. We want to bring a game day-like experience to the game of the week in DeSoto County and just give these students and these athletes a chance to get hyped up and get some recognition. We have a lot of great talent.
We don't want to just show up and throw a little video on the internet and say, look what we did. You know, we want to bring a premium product. I know Kelso approached me about doing the commentary back around baseball season. We couldn't get it lined up. We would have loved to commentate on some baseball, but we couldn't make it work with the schedule that we had going on. But, you know, that was one of the conversations we had, was bring the commentary in and up the product a little bit.
Takes a snap, keeps it himself. Edwards.
That's Sanders, Kelso.
Sanders,
Lincoln
I'm sorry.
They snuck him in there on you.
Sure did. He was great against Hernando this past week. He is being subbed out right now. Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him play every snap on defense. He's on a lot of special teams, so I think they're just using him where he's best used.
That's a dual threat back. Does hand it off to Senegal. He's breaking tackles left and right and has his man. Is he? Yep. Gets past him, gets around, has a blocker on the left-hand side. He cuts back in, and he gets down near the 6-yard line.
What a run from Senegal there. How many broken tackles was that? Like 6 or 7 broken tackles. I think all but a handful of guys on the defense attempted a tackle on him there, and he either shook them out of their shoes or just said, get off me, kid.
Is he committed to any college at this point?
I was just looking, and I haven't seen where he's committed anywhere. I would be surprised if we don't see him at the very least play some JUCO ball somewhere in the state of Mississippi, if not maybe a small Division I school.
One leg takes the snap, hands it off again. And ball comes out. He was trying to do a little Cam Scatabo action. Didn't quite work. But Horn Lake keeps possession. That was almost terrible for them.
That's what we need. We need a Cam Scatabo of DeSoto County. Man, the kid, he plays like he just plays like he's a bad little kid. He just
Like
he stayed in trouble.
Devil?
Exactly. You know when he was growing up, he stayed in trouble of some kind, whether it was mama and daddy or at school. He just plays ball just like a bad kid. But I also love his attitude about it. He plays every snap like it's the last snap he's ever going to play, and he gives everything he's got every play.
So what you're saying is Horn Lake needs more of the water boy type mentality. But look, enough of the water boy comments. We'll be right back after a very short break.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Back. Horn Lake is trying to punch this ball into the end zone to get ahead. Switch up at quarterback. He does keep it, and he jumps ahead. It looks like we will get a touchdown by the Horn Lake Eagles. Thank you to Ryan England with State Farm for being our touchdown sponsor.
Lincoln Sanders calling that name and number again.
Sure is, and he is staying on the field. Number 12 out there.
He's going to snap for this extra point.
That's what you call athlete.
Yeah, I think he's on every special teams, and he can play both sides of the ball.
It's one of those guys, Taylor, that the coach says, hey, I need somebody to do this. He says, yes, coach. Extra point is good. The Horn Lake Eagles are now up 14-7 on your DeSoto Central Jaguars over there.
Just over 30 seconds to go here in the first half.
It's a very quick half because both offenses have been keeping this ball on the ground and not a lot of flags. Knock on wood.
It's been a pretty clean game so far compared to what we've seen in the past weeks, where we've seen a lot of dirty laundry on the field. With it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month and them throwing the pink flags, I wouldn't mind seeing one every now and again just to remind folks at home that there is a lot of people that support those who have battled breast cancer and won that battle, and those who have battled hard and lost the battle. But, just remembering those families, our hearts go out to all those who have dealt with breast cancer, had a family member who's dealt with breast cancer. I know it's tough.
It's a little squib kick. Somebody's going to try to pick it up. Gets brought down there right around the 31-32, but keeps getting dragged forward.
Got a Horn Lake Eagle down, grabbing at his ankle. Looking out the window, I don't have him in my shot anymore, but he is still down.
Yeah. The Jaguars here don't have too much longer for this half. At 21 seconds. I'll be interested to see if they're going to try to just run the clock here, get to halftime and make some changes. and be content with where they are, or they're going to try to go far. Takes a snap. He does hand it off right up the middle, and it looks like he's going to be wrapped up for about a 1-yard gain.
Run to the right side, brought down by number 4, Jake Coe.
Yeah, Perry's immediate reaction after that handoff kind of makes me think he had a pull read there and not a give, but we'll see if they make some adjustments at halftime and come out, see if they can't come back.
Well, thanks for watching. We're going to go into a halftime, so don't go away. Share it to your family and friends, and we'll be right back for the second half from the Horn Lake Eagles against the DC Jags. Horn Lake is up 14-7 at the half. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back after the halftime.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Eagle Pride, you may now take the field for your halftime performance. gentlemen, how about one more round of applause for the Horn Lake High School Eagle Pride? The associate directors of the Eagle Pride are Benjamin.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com. Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Welcome back to the Jaguars at the Horn Lake Eagles. The Eagles are up 14-7 with a good score at the end of that game. Or excuse me, the end of that half. Jaguars will receive in this second half to try to make it even. $14-7. What do you think the end of the game score is going to be? Put it in the comment section. Oh, little bit of onside kick, and the Jaguars do receive it with some great field position at the 47-yard line.
Kicker looked like he was frustrated there after that. I don't know if he wasn't happy with the onside kick or maybe he wasn't supposed to do an onside kick there. I don't know what that was. He immediately grabbed his helmet like, oh, that was not right. Set DeSoto Central up with a short field.
Takes the snap, hands it off the right-hand side. Does try to shed a few defenders, but keeps getting wrapped up for a short 2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8.
This Horn Lake defense has stopped the run of DeSoto Central extremely well. Not been able to DeSoto Central's not been able to get their run game going very much at all.
Yeah, number 55, Tyson Gray on that defensive line has been doing some work. Low snap, keeps it himself. That defender was going nowhere. But number 21 on the Horn Lake Eagles, Jordan Rogers. What a shoestring tackle there. Got the ankles.
Way to turn a bad snap into a positive play there from Perry. He's been the most productive member of this offense tonight with his legs and throwing the ball a little bit. This offensive line of DeSoto Central has struggled to keep the defense out of his quarterback's face.
Takes a snap, looks out right. Has his man with the reception and a tackle on the out of bounds.
Yeah, we're going to have a late hit out of bounds there. He was at least a step out of bounds when he got hit there.
Rogers on the tackle out of bounds, but
he picked up the first down and then some with the penalty.
Yes, so Welch with the reception there, number 3 for the Jags.
Good throw and catch there for DeSoto Central.
Yeah, Welch is a senior there, so he was running a good route. His quarterback knew where he was. Made a good play. Be first down in the red zone, on the cusp of it. Takes a snap, hands it off, does have a little bit of room, but he kept running east and west. Gets brought down for a 1-yard loss.
Fairley with the tackle there for Horn Lake.
That ref is right in the middle of this place. I thought they were about to snap it right when he was there.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Does take it. Hands it off. Good defensive play by the Eagles. Even though he got a few yards, he made him cut back in, trusted his defense on that. Frazier with that
Go to the right
tackle.
side, tackle by number 3, Matthew Frazier.
Clayton as well with the tackle. Takes a snap, hands it off, goes up the middle.
It looks like he's got enough for a first down.
By number 1,
It'll be
Rodriguez.
1st and goal for the Jaguars at the 7-yard line. It's good to see the Jaguars putting together a very stout drive to respond to the Eagles being up 14-7 at the half. They went into that locker room and discussed. Takes the snap, motions out to the right. Looks like this is a design run, and he gets brought down for a loss of 2.
Quarterback keeper to the right side. Pushed out of bounds by number 3, Matthew Frazier.
Second and 9 here. Have a little tight formation on this right-hand side. He motions the running back. Moves out left. Keeps it. Tries to push his blocker in, and he gets brought down for another loss. This Horn Lake Eagle defense is trying to say not going to happen.
43, Reggie Fairley with the tackle for Horn Lake. We're calling his name a good bit tonight. He's been a productive member of this Horn Lake defense. They have been stout on the defensive side of the ball all night
Let me stop
long.
you there. There's 2 Fairleys. There's a number 1 Fairley, and there's a number 43 Fairley. Different spelling. But a pass, and it gets intercepted by number 55. He comes out, and he gets brought down. He probably should have went down in the red zone for a touchback, but Tyson Gray with an interception for the Horn Lake Eagles. The Jaguars were trying to come away with a quick score, and the Eagles defense comes away with a strong red zone defensive play.
His coaches were telling him you should have went down in the end zone there.
Big boy gets it in his hands. Hey, don't blame him.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to act when he got that ball.
It's great, though.
First time for everything.
Now, Horn Lake's coach is talking to his offense, telling them, hand it to Senegal every play. That's what literally I think I read his lips. Hand it to Senegal, number 5.
Sounds about right.
Right behind 72 and 71. And they did not listen. Passes it. Does have it. Caught by number 17.
Trey Wallace, number 10, with the tackle for DeSoto Central.
Jaden Moses with the reception.
Second and about 4 here for Horn Lake.
Taking some time on these, huddling up in the offense. A lot of times this year they've been getting to the line of scrimmage and then looking over to their coach, calling the play. At least usually what they're telling them is just to line up in the formation, and they change the play once they get to the line. So we're going to have a flag on the play. Wait, nope.
Got a
they're-
timeout before the delay of game there.
And we'll be right back after this short break.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
This one goes out to Destiny Kyrie. Happiest birthday for mommy. Love you, big girl.
So we wanted to show you the replay of this reception. It's fun to see, and it's good to see the growth that we have. But now we're showing a little bit of replay. But that was a good one by the Horn Lake defender, number 55 there, Gray. Horn Lake snaps the ball, looks out right, has number 10 with the catch, sheds a tackle, but gets brought down right near the 18 to 19 yard line.
By a slew of Jaguars.
Jacavius Brooks there, though, with the reception. First down.
See if Horn Lake can put together a drive here and go up 21-7 here in the third quarter.
Somebody's got their dirty laundry on the field over there. Not that yellow flag, a pink flag. Takes a snap, hands it off to the left-hand side. Senegal with a good run. Goes right through the defenders. Going. Is he going all the way? He has a defender creeping up on the outside, but he is going to have a touchdown for the Horn Lake Eagles. I told you that, Senegal. He is a fast runner for this team. That is a touchdown. Thank you to our partner, Ryan England with State Farm, for the touchdown sponsor. Are they going to call this back for a hold? Ooh, man.
There is a flag down.
There is a flag. Even though they're shooting the cannons.
It's in a weird spot to be a hold, if you ask me. But
they're shooting up the cannons, and they're
they're
misfiring over here.
Back them up.
Oh, number 72.
Big boy. You're too big to be doing all that. You ain't got to hold nobody. Just get your big hind parts in the way.
Hey, Corley, you've been doing a good job this game, man. That's tough. That is a very weird flag in the middle of the field. If he's up there, he was moving. But it waved off the touchdown. Those fans who are watching for Horn Lake are just saying, does this happen every week for us? There's been a lot of touchdowns called back.
You know Senegal's frustrated.
17's creeping up. Has to get it away, and he does. What a play there by the quarterback to get that over there to him. Lance McGowan with the catch. Appears to be a little shaken up there on his leg. But a first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, speaking of Senegal, I did find a little bit of information. He does have a few offers, one of those coming from Midland University. Number 72, Corell Lee.
False start right there.
Has an offer from...
Takes a snap, hands it off. Up to the middle. He gets tackled and brought down for about a 4 to 5 yard gain.
Silas King, number 34, with the tackle for DeSoto Central.
What
as I was
Corell
saying, Corell Lee, he's got an offer from Hines Community College, so a couple of these guys looks like we're going to see them at the next level.
It's really not a shock to see that going from school to school around the county so far this year. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, looking to his right, has two wide receivers right in that area, but happens to get one of them. Number 9 there with the reception, Jameer Jackson.
Pass by number 2, Jason Edwards, complete to number 9, Jameer Jackson.
Yeah, just to touch on how fast Senegal is, he is a 2-time state champion in track and field. He ran a 10.21 in the 100-meter.
Wow.
And a 21.43 in the 200-meter to take home a state championship. So you want to talk about fast. That young man can cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
It's not any doubt when you saw that play. I'm sure he's just upset that he had to bring it back and it didn't count. You have Lincoln Sanders trying to come out on the field. Let's see what this ref is doing. He didn't appear to know what he was doing there for a second there. All right, let's get this going. Three wide receivers on the bottom of your screen. Quarterback takes a snap, keeps it himself, and he finds a hole. He's getting through. and he gets all the way down to about the 18 to 19-yard line.
Number 5, Christian Guy with the tackle for DeSoto Central. Lincoln Sanders getting in the game on offense and coming up. You know, he's already got a touchdown here. Another big run there to keep him, maybe make a statement, say, hey, coach, leave me in.
Wow, that was a nice hole to come through. Hands it off, 24. Gets through. Gets some yardage on that play, about 8 yards on the carry.
Number 24, Courtney Jones on the carry down to the 10. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Courtney Jones substituted. Senegal's back in, number 5. Courtney Jones with a good run, though. Second and 2. Takes a snap, throws for a pass, and misses his guy. I think he purposely threw it a little off because they had a defender short of that. Could have gotten an interception pretty easily.
Yeah, he threw that ball with a good bit of zip on it. Haven't seen him throw one real hard tonight. Usually see him kind of throw more of a touch pass, but see him rear back and let one fly like that shows that he's got it. Looks like we're getting a heavy package in for Horn Lake.
Takes a snap. Trying to find a hole somewhere in the middle. Making a spin. Gets all the way through. This man knows how to run the ball. Touchdown for your Horn Lake Eagles, pending no flags on this play. And it doesn't appear that we do. Thank you.
Lincoln Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the night to put the Eagles up 21-7 over the Jaguars here in the 3rd quarter.
Thank you to our touchdown sponsor, Ryan England with State Farm. We're going to show you this replay here real quick after this extra point. It's a snap. And it does not go through. The ref is having his hands on his hips a little bit there.
Yeah, what a run there by Sanders. Just never gave up the fight, kept driving those legs, and
that's what you want to see, Taylor, out of a running back, or even quarterback in there taking himself. But we'll be right back after a short break. Or actually, nope, never mind. We're coming out here really quickly right now, so stay with us.
Can DeSoto Central answer here? Take it to a 14-20 game. Make it a little bit more respectable. Keep Horn Lake from blowing them out and running away with it.
They were just down there all the way at the 1-yard line, and Horn Lake Eagles stopped them. Got an interception. I love our producers and folks that are here. Have a great team. Oh, okay.
Funny looking kickoff there.
Takes it, and he gets gobbled up there with the ball coming out. And the ref
They're going to say he was down.
I wonder if we can...
Horn Lake's not getting the message that he was down. They're celebrating, thinking that they've got the ball there. Yeah, that was a strange-looking run-up to the kickoff there. I don't know what that was.
It looked like
a fake. Was it a a fake onside kick that he was trying to do there, maybe?
Look, I have a young kid. It looks like a 4-year-old trying to. You say, "Hey, go run and sprint," and they do that kind of like little charge up run. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, looking left the whole way, misses his guy, threw it a little too quickly.
Yeah, DeSoto Central, man, they're struggling on offense tonight after a, like y'all said, a huge victory over Lewisburg last week. To lack production on offense the way that they are tonight, it surprises me.
Takes a snap, keeps it. Oh, gets pulled down over there. I'm not sure how he got yanked down. He's got a shoulder pad.
Got a piece of the jersey there to drag him down.
I think that was Swims there on the tackle.
Come on, let's make some noise for that defense.
See if Perry can do something here.
Drops back, looks to his right. Does have his man. Does he keep it? No, he drops it. That'll be 4th down and 8. This is a little far over here. It looks like they are going to opt for a punt. The Horn Lake Eagles, the great stop on 3rd down to force the Jaguars on a punt. I think now the Eagles can celebrate.
Yeah, I think they're going to end up taking this game over a little bit.
Low snap. Good punt.
Horn Lake will start with the ball at their own 44-yard line.
Run out to the 44-yard line. On a first down, Eagles.
A little over 3 minutes towards the end of the 3rd quarter. This 3rd quarter is flying here, Taylor.
Yeah, it is. It's really zipping on by us here. Seems like we just kicked off the second half just a few minutes ago, and we're already just north of 3 minutes left in the 3rd.
And you know, there's 2 popular phrases we mention each game that we haven't had the chance to say. So,
yeah, come on, guys. I want to see some pads popping.
oh man,
I
you
need
just
to
had
see
say
it. I had to say it. Maybe somebody's grandma's out there and can shoot them a text message on the sideline or something.
Drops back for a pass. Looks out to his right. Throws it deep. Has his man with the catch. Number 6, Braylon King again.
What a throw right there.
1st down for your Eagles.
Great throw there from Edwards. Just deep ball downfield. Put it where the defender could not even come close to that ball.
Shout out to our student camera operator, Trent, down there with that color camera. What a great shot.
Get the play from the sidelines.
They're going to call
False
here.
start. We got a false start on the offense.
False start on the offense.
Back them up, and it'll be 1st and 15 from about the 19-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
These big boys for Horn Lake standing around, a couple of them with their hands on their hips, trying to catch their breath. If I'm them, I'm giving this ball to Senegal.
Wide open.
Yeah, he's by himself.
Takes a snap. Does look out. Catches it, and he gets brought down for about a 4-yard gain.
Number 6,
Braylon King.
gain of 5, 2nd and 2.
Wallace and Rucker with the tackle there for DeSoto Central. Bring up 2nd and just a little over 10 yards for Horn Lake. It appears that Horn Lake's going to try to eat some clock up, take their time getting these play calls in, make sure they're getting the correct play in.
Takes a snap, keeps it himself, and he gets wrapped up by a pack of Jaguars over here. Going to be 3rd and long.
34, Silas King with the tackle there for DeSoto Central.
Braylon King is motioning to the right-hand side. You have 3 wide receivers over here. Wouldn't be surprising to see a little post up the middle of the field. You don't see really, I don't see any safeties back there. They're all up. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, and decides to keep it himself. Shook a few defenders here.
Touchdown, Eagles!
What a play!
Number 2, Jason Edwards Jr. with the touchdown there for Horn Lake.
Dude, he just said, y'all want to go down there, you know?
Did. He made a great move there to open himself up with some running room. And it looks like Lincoln Sanders is out there. We're going to have a 2-point conversion.
Thank you to our touchdown sponsor, Ryan England with State Farm. Takes a snap, keeps it, and the Horn Lake Eagles are up 28-7.
Now I want to say he's not a slow guy, but he's also not just the fastest guy in the world either. And it seems like everybody that they've played just has a hard time getting their hands on him and bringing him down. If they get their hands on him, he's generally able to break the tackle.
That was a phenomenal play by Jason Edwards there. You haven't seen as much running from him. I mean, he has done it, but that play looked like it was going to get stopped easily, and then he just kept shaking defenders left and right, all the way down for a touchdown.
Made several good moves there for that touchdown.
Jaguars have to get their head in this game, get a very quick score with just a little over a minute in the third quarter left to play. They've got to get some quick scores right here real soon and get a stop on defense to get back into this game. Well, Horn Lake is going to go away with this. Decides to boot it. It looks like it will stay in bounds, and he just hops on it.
Yeah, I think that up back there was thinking it was going to take a bounce and roll out of bounds, but managed to stay in and forced DeSoto Central just to kind of jump on it to keep Horn Lake from being able to recover and set themselves up.
Looks like we have one of our favorite commenters from the Lake Cormorant game, Lynn representing Floyd Senegal.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Lynn.
Appreciate folks wanting to tune into the game and see their family members play. You got a good one out there, Senegal. Very fast. Takes a snap, looks out to the left. Has his guy. And did he get it or was he juggling a little bit? Let's see what these refs call. They're going to say it is a catch. Number 3 for the Jaguars with that reception.
Good catch there.
Welch.
By Welch for the first down reception for DeSoto Central. Can they put together a drive and make this a little bit more respectable? If they're not able to score here, I think Horn Lake's going to just continue to run away with this game. Sanders showing blitz.
Drops back for a pass. Has all day. I don't know why he motions out right. He had plenty of time in that pocket back there. I know some people get a little nervous when they have too much time.
Yeah, I noticed number 14 for DeSoto Central, Braylon Ross kind of banging on his helmet there after that ball was thrown out of bounds. Maybe he ran the wrong route and thought if he'd ran the right route, he would have had some open ground to save his quarterback from having to throw that ball away, but can't do anything about it now.
2nd and 10. Quarterback takes a snap, looks for a pass, actually keeps it, design run, design draw play. If he can get his guys to block a little bit, 55 and 73 had great chance to get some good blocks, but blocking some ghost out there.
Yeah, this offensive line for DeSoto Central has not impressed tonight.
As much as they did last week against Lewisburg.
Yeah, they have pretty decent pass protection, but their run protection has not been good at all.
Takes a snap, drops back for a pass again. He's going to throw it deep. Does not have his man, but a flag is on the play.
Going to get a flag.
I don't really think that was catchable, but they might be calling this a holding on the defense instead of a pass interference.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a hold.
I think they called that a pass interference.
Let these refs get their calm together.
Oh, yeah, that right there, you see it on that replay.
Yeah.
Pass interference. I wonder if I could sneak in and get on that comms in the ref's ear and see if I can talk to him a little bit.
I'm sure it's not the most high-tech communication system that they're using, as long as it's taking them to get together and figure out what's going on.
Hey, let me turn him into channel 12 real quick and see if he's on there.
Just start flipping through all the channels on the radio until we notice that they're looking around going, who is talking to me?
Well, earlier in this game, we actually had some of the coaches on the channel accidentally, so we promise we're not listening.
Don't worry, we're not selling any of that information that you were spewing on our mics.
But we might if we're not sponsored by any other business.
I guess they were trying to get together on what the flag was going to be and flip the field for fourth quarter here.
Takes a snap, drops back for a pass. There's a dart right over the middle, and he misses the tackle.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown for Welch. Look at this replay. Wow.
Man, like Kelso already said, we love our production
I
team.
love production team.
Love our production
Especially
team. They're
when
up there when they're repeating everything that we say. That's the best part.
And making fun of me. Shout out to our touchdown sponsor, Ryan England with State Farm. I know that you would make fun of me, my friend. Actually, you might. Extra point is good. That's what the Jaguars needed. A very quick score to get this game a little closer in the fourth quarter. They are down by 2 scores, but we will be right back after this short break for more.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Y'all been farting in here?
All right, we're live back here.
Gosh.
It's fun being out here to
Good
watch
times,
football.
good times.
Especially when people make comments right as we're going on live. Jags kick it. Deep kick. What a kick here. Down at the 9-yard line. Returns it. Goes up the middle of the field. Has a blocker. Does get through. Shakes a few tackles.
Senegal there with a 35-yard return.
Lin is going to be commenting here soon.
What you got for us, Lin?
Number 5, Floyd Senegal on the return. Takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. For a first down, Eagle.
That's what I'm talking about, Lin. I appreciate the comments. This is what I like. I like it when people want to get on, and we begin to have like a little live stream relationship over here. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Takes a snap. Does hand it off. This is not Senegal this time. Number 22 with the carry. He is being dragged forward like somebody in a battlefield by their soldier.
22, Isaiah Mims on the
Marcus
carry.
Washington.
Yeah, shout out to Lin, Floyd Senegal's grandma. You keep being great as well, Lin, and we will continue to do our best to be great.
Number 22 is back there, Marcus Washington again. Is it running back? Takes a snap on the left-hand side, gets some blockers, but he gets brought down for about a 3-yard carry.
Number 22, Isaiah Mims on the carry.
Shirley with the tackle there for DeSoto Central. 3rd and 4 for Horn Lake.
Takes it, goes out to the right. Ooh, gets
What
brought
a
down from
stiff
behind.
arm there.
Woo.
24, Courtney Jones on the carry.
Christian
Poppin'.
Guy with the tackle for DeSoto Central.
We're going to see some pads popping.
I hope so. At some point. Looks like they're going to give Senegal a bit of a break. Just carried a lot of weight tonight for the Horn Lake offense.
The band's into it right now.
Back to getting these play calls in the huddle from the coaching and burning up that clock.
Takes a snap. Gets brought down by the Jaguars defense. That'll be second and about 12 yards. Rucker and Carradine on the tackle. Number 10 comes in for the Horn Lake Eagles. Trey Wallace, or excuse me, not Trey Wallace.
Jakevius Brooks.
Thank you, my friend. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff. Gets brought down with some pads popping. By number 52.
Pretty
the
good.
Jaguars.
Pretty good hit there.
Carradine again on the tackle. Carradine. I hope I'm saying that correctly. 3rd and
Yeah,
long.
they've got Floyd Senegal has come out of the game, taking a bit of a break. Courtney Jones in at the running back position for Horn Lake. A little bit of a miscue there by the offense.
It's going to be 4th down to punt. Punt squad is coming out. They're playing Down, Do Your Thing out there. What is that song? That's the dance that everybody wants to do at a wedding. That even the old and the young know how to dance to. It's good to have.
Cupid shuffle action.
It's good to have the band out here. This is a little short of a. We got a stoppage, false start on the Horn Lake Eagles. Going to bringing it back another 5 yards. Takes it. Punts it really high up there. And he muffs it. And it's going down, and the Eagles will score a touchdown. That DC Jags receiving. Wait. What are they saying here?
Yeah, I don't think he can advance the ball on
No.
the punt.
Please excuse our little touchdown graphic there. It is not a touchdown, but it is still a recovery by the Eagles.
Yeah, I don't think you can advance the ball on a muff punt. You can recover, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to advance.
It's really tough for the Jaguars. They've had a chance, but man, you can't keep dropping these types of kick returns. You just can't do it. Just at that point, you're not under the ball. Don't even get over there to touch it. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah, good coverage by Horn Lake there on that punt, though, to be there. As soon as he muffed it, they were on top of it, ready to recover that.
What a good shot there by our camera operators, too. Gets brought down. Yeah, if you look out there in the end zone, you'll see a bright yellow highlighted vest over there. Trenton is one of our camera operators to the left-hand side.
Just underneath that drone that's flying up there.
It's not our drone.
Absolutely not.
We do have one, though.
Looks like number 11 for DeSoto Central's cramping up out there. 72 degrees is not really cramping weather.
You know, speaking of the weather, this coming weeks, it's going to actually start getting cold. I know Sunday is going to be like 67 is the high. But next Friday, the high will be 75. So probably game time is going to be closer to like 60 to 65 degrees.
Getting close to some football weather.
I know. It's like by the end of the season. Takes it. And he gets through. And for a touchdown. He says, I am not going to go down. 3 scores for this gentleman. Touchdown for your Horn Lake Eagles. Thank you to our sponsor, Ryan England, as the touchdown sponsor.
Yeah. Lincoln Sanders, look, let's call him the assistant quarterback. I don't want to call him the backup because we saw him start a lot. So, yeah, Lincoln Sanders, they put him in short yardage plays where they got to pick up just a few yards, but he's also capable of busting a good 10, 15-yard run open as well.
And it gets through. The Horn Lake Eagles are up 35-14. Wow. That's a
tough run.
He just keeps pushing.
Tough
through.
run. He puts his head down and just keeps motoring.
Yeah, we'll be right back for more action right after this break.
Do you have an insurance agent you can relate to? Trust your insurance needs to someone who is a part of your community and who will meet with you to tailor a plan for your needs. Ryan England with State Farm Insurance can help you with auto, home, life insurance, and so much more. Visit ryanengland.com.
Horn Lake Eagles are up, dominating this game. The Jaguars have a chance to take this squib kick, make something happen with it. Shakes a tackler, has a block ahead, gets him. Brings it all the way across to about the
I think we're
41
going
yard
to have
line.
a little bit of a block in the back there is what that flag's going to be.
No, really
I don't know that
didn't.
it was much of a block in the back. I think it was more of a block to the side than it was to the back, but
I think they might wave that one off. I'm not sure.
Return goes down to the
No,
45
they're gonna
yard
call
line.
it.
Pushed out of bounds by number 12,
holding.
Jordan.
Excuse me.
Those Jaguars are like, what? What happened? Oh, he had to change all the balls. You know what that means?
Ball boy not doing their job again.
The Flake Gate. Tom Brady's out there.
Can't go a week without mentioning it, can you?
Nope, I can't.
Just can't help yourself.
Drops back for a pass. Has his man number 3. Does shake that tackler. Gets by. Oh, man, he is wanting to stay up on that one.
Looked like he was going to break that one for a touchdown there for a second. 25, Gladney with the tackle for Horn Lake.
Jeremy Highest Welch drops back for a pass. Looks right. Horn Lake will bring him down for about a 2 to 3 yard gain. 2nd and 7.
Dalen Clayton with the tackle there.
The way Horn Lake's played this year, I feel like this is a chance for them to go deeper in the playoffs if they have the chance. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, doesn't know where it's coming. Number 4 with a sack for the Horn Lake Eagles.
Big
What a play.
10-yard loss.
Sacked in the backfield by number 4,
Jaden Collier.
Perry getting in his offensive lineman's face and telling him, do your job, throw a block, at least get in the way of somebody. Right now it looks like they're just olaying everybody and letting them run right on by.
Drops back, moves up in the pocket. He decides to keep it, lower his head, falls forward. This ref's giving him a very healthy, generous spot, but it's still going to be a 4th and 10. Jaguars decide to keep possession, go for it on 4th. Of course, they don't have much time left,
left side, brought down by number 29, Rodarius Williams.
and this game is
4th and 10.
wrapping up. Throws it out to 19. Can he get across? And
Looks like they're going to
gets
give him
the
a
spot.
first down.
good way to not give up on this game by the Jaguars.
MJ Sanders, number 15, with the tackle for Horn Lake.
Cameron Smith with the reception, number 19.
16, Braden Cobb, first down.
Cross back for a pass again. Throws it out. Number 4 with the catch. Jeremiah Shirley for the Desoto Central Jaguars.
Have you noticed what they've done different DeSoto Central has on these last 2 drives, and they've actually moved the ball?
Tell me.
Throw the thing. They've not had any kind of run blocking all night, and their pass protection has not been bad.
Cross back again. No, it hasn't been. That's what we've been confused about. He's had plenty of chances to stay in that pocket a little longer. Of course, there's sometimes where they break down and miss a guy that comes through, but generally this line is given a chance to actually throw the ball, given some time. Look, he's stepping up in that pocket. He has his man to the left-hand side, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown. What a catch.
Termias Welch. He has been their go-to guy for the Jaguars. You're going to have a
Back-to-back drives where they've primarily thrown the ball, and that's 2 scores on both those drives. What a throw and catch.
And Horn Lake deflects and blocks that kick. Number 55. appears to get that block. Tyson Gray. Ron England, thank you for that touchdown sponsor. Soto Central scored that really quickly.
Making a little bit respectable loss here.
You're calling it that quick, huh?
Barring an onside kick and a quick score and another onside kick and a quick score, I think Horn Lake's got this one tied up pretty well.
Well, look, man, it's high school football. If there's anything where people make
Anything
mistakes, drop it. There was a high school game that I saw maybe last month. It wasn't in the Mississippi area, but they had about 2.5 minutes. We're down by 3 scores and came back and won that game.
Just south of 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. See what DeSoto Central comes up with here.
Oh, got a little ankle. Good. Good catch on that by number 6. He's holding his helmet a little bit there.
Braylon King, number 6, with the recovery there on the onside kick for Horn Lake. Looks like he may have taken a bit of a cleat to the side of the helmet there with that guy trying to avoid him. Holding his ear. Let's see, will Horn Lake drive and score again?
Quarterback kept that one. I didn't even know he had it.
I did not know he had it either. I don't think the running back knew that he didn't have the ball.
He looked down in his own hands and was like, what?
Number 2, Jason Edwards on the second and 10.
Of course, he's been, that other time when he scored a touchdown, number 2 there for the Horn Lake Eagles, it kind of looked like a Lamar Jackson style run.
Yeah.
Just shaking guys.
Real shaky, real shifty guy. I think we're going to see them try to run this clock out as best they can.
Takes a snap, hands it off, gets brought down for just a short yardage. Looks like we're going to have about a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Eagles, trying to run some clock, chew it out. Number 22 is subbing in.
They're going to have some first downs to be able to run this clock out. 3rd and 9 here for Horn Lake.
And if you haven't been watching, they've been substituting their running backs and a few players. Floyd Senegal, the starting running back for the Horn Lake Eagles, has been carrying the load right behind that very stout offensive line. And some of those guys have already gotten commitments and places that they're going to be playing there in college football. Does hand it off. DC Jags wraps him up for about another 1-yard carry. It'll be 4th down.
4th and 8 for the Eagles. Will we see the offense stay out?
Got about under 3 minutes left to play. Nope, they're going to put in
They'll
their
send the
team.
punt team out.
This now, Taylor, is where I think you go for it.
This is where things get dicey.
I think this is where the special teams goes for it and tries to get a first down and put this game away.
You think with a 15-point lead they'll go for it on 4th down?
They could. Oh, gets hit a
Nearly
little bit.
blocked.
Why is he touching it? Why is he going for it? I don't understand that. He's in the middle of 5 Horn Lake
there's
Eagles.
5 Eagles there.
Like,
I don't know what the thought process was.
why do you try to do that? You have 5 guys around you. Move away. Usually your coach tells you, like, kill. Like, you're supposed to be the person saying, like, everybody move away. Get away from this ball.
Usually somebody's out there hollering something that means get away, get away, get away.
special teams are going to be having some coaching up this coming week for the Jaguars because they've had a few opportunities blown where this game would have been a lot closer than what it is showing like right now.
Empty backfield.
Takes a snap, looks back for a pass. As his guy on the sideline overthrows it a little bit. He got a hand on it, but he had to jump and reach and hit that. Now, you have a senior quarterback here at DeSoto Central. I do happen to know that there is a junior right behind him. Trip LaFoe. You have a good chance to watch this quarterback play. Maybe get in there and start in the coming year. Snap, drops back for a pass, looking to his right. Does have his man, but he says, not today. I would like some more popcorn.
Yeah, looks like he's already been eating plenty of popcorn. Slid through his fingers.
That's all right, number 9. Let's put that behind you. Move on, Peyton.
Looking to the sideline to get the play call in.
Drops back for a pass. Steps up. Tries to keep it. Moves forward. Giving him some room to have an easier 4th down to go for. He scooted up right in the pocket. Scooted up and running to the right and got through on that. It's 4th down and 4. Drops back for a pass. Throws it out, and he misses it. The Jaguars turn it over on 4th down, and the Eagles will take over on offense with under 2 minutes. The Jaguars appear to they do have all their timeouts.
I think we'll see a victory formation from Horn Lake. 3 kneel downs, and that will do it for this ball game.
I would venture to say the Jags will allow this to go into victory formation and not call a timeout. However, you never know how coaches respond. But this game has been so balanced by this Horn Lake offense. I mean, of course, you've had a few mishaps by the special teams from the Jaguars this game. You've had a turnover a few times in the red zone. But, number 2 there for Horn Lake Eagles and number 5, Senegal for Horn Lake, has made some great opportunities to take this game and put this aside. Jason
DeSoto
Edwards
Central calls a timeout.
Okay. I think they answered our question. Let's look over there at that coach's huddle and see what they're saying over there. Minnesota Central Jaguars sideline. Yeah, he's essentially just saying, hey, we're going to keep calling a timeout. We're going to play like this game is not over. We got all 3 timeouts. If Horn Lake wants to keep drawing back and kneeling it, we'll let them. I think Horn Lake's going to change up their play call real quick. It would be really funny to see a deep pass, even though they probably should just run it and chew up this clock.
We're going to see Sanders come back in at quarterback.
That means what, Taylor?
I'm going to guess a quarterback run here.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see here. He talks to his running back to the right of him. And they motion 3 guys to the left over here. Oh, wait. They have it was a, let's see that replay if we can. Couldn't find out who had the ball right there. A little bit of a trick
Number
play.
6, Braylon King.
First down.
Carry.
Now that's the game. There's only 2 timeouts left.
And DeSoto Central will continue to burn these timeouts. Give their offense a chance to get back on the field, maybe.
The coach said, I am paid by the hour. Maybe.
Unfortunately, I think their salary is free overtime for him.
But as those have been watching, we appreciate the folks enjoying the game and getting our generator back up and running. I know we have a rental for this week. But just thank you to the Career Tech West digital media program and our student operators, the Career Tech West, Mario, Trenton, Joshua, and shout out to our producers who laughingly mock me when I say things in the other room, and keep up with all the IT. Makes our live stream look awesome, and we just get a chance, Taylor, to talk and commentate and joke and
Watch football, man.
watch football, enjoy good pizza, and you get to see the Horn Lake Eagles once again do a little trickery here. He said, I'm staying inbounds. They want to keep calling a timeout. Horn Lake saying, you want to keep calling a timeout? We're going to keep running this and try to run up the score. I don't blame him.
And I think he rolled out, and the receiver there, both those receivers were supposed to have run some kind of route, and it looked like they were just skipping through the sunflower patch or something. I don't know what they had going on.
Just singing Zippity Doo Dah.
Maybe that's what they were doing.
I think with all these timeouts, they're going to try to just punch it in for a
I
touchdown.
mean, why not try to score it here?
And he pushes forward. Where are they calling him? Okay, never mind. They pushed somebody forward, but he was not going forward.
Yeah, big 64, Jaquarius Brooks, the center for Horn Lake, was looked like he was going to have a Michael Orr moment, and
Take that
it was
bo-
time to go home. He was taking that boy to the bus.
he was taking him to our camper over here in the end zone.
Like to see that.
We'll give him a slice of pizza if he makes it over here. Got some Italian sausage here for you, my friend.
Picked up a few yards.
Delay of game on
Delay
the
of
offense.
game. He lost those yards that he just picked up.
This last 2 minutes has taken way
Longer
too
than the
long.
whole third quarter took.
Maybe Mario can get a shot in the back of that camera shot of the back of that coach's head over there. Needs it. And the game's done. Thank you for watching the DeSoto County Briefs DCB Game Time Live. I'm your host, Kelso. Taylor Griggs over here to my left, commentating. We're so thankful to be out here for Friday Night Football. And the Horn Lake Eagles will come away with a strong win, 35-20, Taylor.
Yeah, congratulations to Horn Lake bouncing back after that tough homecoming loss a couple weeks ago. And see if DeSoto Central can bounce back in the weeks to come.
Yeah, so if you've seen our games tonight and you want to share this to a family member or somebody that's been playing out on the field and did a good job, share it to them and comment and let us know what you like about the stream. We hope to see you the next Friday at our game of the week, but have a good weekend and enjoy yourself on some, hopefully, not too bad of weather tomorrow night. But thank you for watching. Have a blessed one.
Signing off.